Hello everyone, Jeffro here. Today I wanted to talk about the All Lives Matter versus the Black Lives Matter movements. Now, you guys can sit here and listen to me spew about the details on why I feel about both, or you can just cut off after the few seconds that I tell you how I feel about it. Okay, here we go. I hate them both. Oh, you're still here. Okay, great. So, the details behind why. Let's start with the Black Lives Matter movement. Now, the Black Lives Matter movement started after Ferguson. I can't say whether or not the police officer was in the wrong or not. I was not there. The details show more or less that he wasn't, though. In my own opinion. I could be wrong. I don't know, though. One thing I do know is that the hands up, don't shoot that happened from it wasn't real. That never happened. All the witnesses say that that never happened. Black Lives Matter started after that because hands up, don't shoot had no ground to stand on. After a while, I actually wanted to get into the Black Lives Matter. I wanted to get behind it, but I can't. The reason I can't is not because of my complexion. It's because, in more ways than one, they just shoot themselves in the foot. You can't say Black Lives Matter and only attack cops or whites killing blacks. You have to say it to blacks killing blacks too. It doesn't work one way. You have to go both. You can't say Black Lives Matter by blocking off streets to do your protest when there are normal, everyday people just trying to go on with their lives. Yes, it's true you guys are making huge statements that need to be said and need to be heard. And for that part, I appreciate it. But Black Lives Matter as a whole needs to work together more and stop saying we hate cops, we hate whites, we hate anybody who's not black because our lives are the only ones that matter. I know it's not the major group, but you guys have a big chunk of you that are like that. And until you get that fixed, there's no way I can support it. There was a story in particular that stuck out to me. Unfortunately, I can't remember all the details on it, but there was a barbecue that was held between the Black Lives Matter and the local police. And Black Lives Matter said, they're not part of us. Wait, what? No, that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be working with law enforcement to fix the problem. Law enforcement does have a lot of issues. They have tons of issues within their ranks and outside of their ranks. But maybe you should start working with them to fix those rather than just shutting them out. Because if you do that, they are just going to keep coming at you. It's not going to be fixed. Now for my All Lives Matter spew. All Lives Matter is not a movement. It is an anti-movement. All Lives Matter is just like the little kid who sees one person give a poor kid a shirt and it's like, Mom, I want a new shirt too. But you're fine. You're good. That kid needed it. The All Lives Matter movement is not trying to say all lives matter. Like, the words all lives matter is absolutely true, and that I believe in entirely. But they're just the kids saying, oh, me too, me too. We already know. You're not being ignored. All lives matter. At first, I was actually saying all lives matter. Especially when Ferguson was happening and people were basically blowing up cars and lighting the streets on fire. I can't say that anymore. The All Lives Matter movement is exclusive, and so is the Black Lives Matter movement. All Lives Matter will only be there when Black Lives Matter is. And theirs is to say, no, it's not just you, it's everybody is important. All Lives Matter movement. If you want people to be there and supporting you, instead of just blowing you off, be there when a gay person is being killed. Why weren't you there in Orlando? I didn't see any signs saying all lives matter. Be there when a Muslim is being killed. Be there when anybody is being killed wrongfully. You can't say that all lives matter and not be there when it matters. And I love this, when you guys are in there supporting Trump, the majority, and then you're sitting there yelling all lives matter, punching a black man in the face, what message are you really getting across? So, that's my spiel on it. Both suck. Well, that was fun. How about a message from Ollie? Ollie?
So, the other day I was sitting there making like bagels. This was after like 10 pounds of sugar, so I don't know what was going on. And I just looked down at my elbow, right? And I realized that's why it's called an elbow. Because when you bow it, it makes an L.